What is up, people of the internet? I am back with another video, and I'm here to talk to you about Avatar again. Yeah, the last video was a kind of a break from that, but in preparation for Avatar: The Way of Water, I'm gonna be making a ton of Avatar videos again, in hopes to hype viewers up for the sequel and talk about why we should support it. And this video is the start of that, the big video. Why we should support Avatar: The Way of Water, as well as discuss recent news and the comments James Cameron has made regarding the future of the franchise. So, this is considered as sort of like a call to action video. I may put Avatar war music in the background and stuff. Maybe not. Maybe too much. I don't know. But let's get into it. So, the first reason why we should support Avatar: The Way of Water is because it's looking to be bigger, better than the original. Now, I love the original Avatar, and I will defend it to the day I die. But something about looking at the new Avatar: The Way of Water trailer, I keep going back to revisit it, and not just because of the epic main theme music. Okay, it kind of is because of the main theme music, but a lot of it is because, well, I see a lot of potential for the sequel. It has themes of family, which I love to talk about, which I love to include in my films and stuff, and it includes elements that James Cameron is extremely passionate about: the ocean. Now, I love supporting a director's vision. I love supporting a director's work, especially when they're passionate about something. Now, the first reason, and I'll get into James Cameron's passion in the second reason, but so let's put a pin on that. So because it looks to be more or bigger and better than the original and stuff. So it seems to have many elements going for it. An all out war between the humans and Na'vi and stuff, and even bigger one, mind you, with more personal stakes. And it looks like there'll be a lot of losses and stuff. Something we've only seen like Sute's loss and the destruction of the Tree of Souls and the home tree in the original. So because it looks to be taking more risks, this tying into that bigger and better thing, it looks to be pushing a lot more boundaries, and it has new technology to go with it too. James Cameron developed his own camera to film like the underwater scenes and stuff, and it took 13 years. He spent working on this for 13 years. And he didn't just push it out. He waited to make it bigger, bigger and better. So because of that, I think we should support this for the potential alone. But the second reason is James Cameron's passion. James Cameron has always been very, very passionate about environmentalism, the ocean, and all that. So I love supporting a director's vision, as I stated earlier, and I love supporting directors who are passionate about their work. And James Cameron is extremely passionate about the ocean, and why wouldn't he be? It's an amazing place filled with many diverse wildlife and all that. So I don't see why we shouldn't support this. He's extremely passionate about what he preaches. Yeah, the environmentalism can be a little heavy-handed sometimes, especially in the original Avatar, but it's baked into the very core of the franchise. You cannot take out the environmentalist message and still keep the exact same story. It's baked into it, and because of that, because James Cameron made a movie all the way back to 2009 about his passion, that shows how passionate he is. Like, it's more than you can say for the rest of Hollywood. Even I'll admit, a lot of companies and stuff, heck, even probably Disney right now is using this environmentalism stuff as a way to push out like fake environmentalist agendas and stuff. But you can always feel the passion James Cameron has behind this movie. It is because of that. I think we should support it for the passion, for James Cameron's passion, because passion in time deserves to be rewarded. This isn't like the MCU, which heck, I love the MCU, and I love MCU Phase 4, fight me, but you can't deny that it's oversaturated, and it's been pushed out without thought to the quality of the CGI. I love the stories and stuff, but I can't deny that the CGI is a little lackluster. But here you look at this trailer and think, oh heck, this is even better. You can feel the passion that went into it for all these years. And it's because he took so much time, because he spent so much time writing so many story treatments, discarding them, and really trying to map out where he can take the franchise next. It's because this franchise has a plan that I think this deserves to be rewarded. Now keep in mind, I don't say this easy. I'm criticizing the MCU. I never criticize the MCU. But I have to here because James Cameron is really showing Marvel up. Showing that taking time really yields a better product, overall. And you can feel like in the underwater shots of the trailer and stuff, you can tell he's learned a lot from his underwater expeditions and stuff. And it's because of that we should see this. And the third reason is the future of the franchise. Now, recently I wanted to make a video on this as soon as the news came out, but I held off talking about it because I wanted to compile it all into this video. And the future of the franchise is James Cameron's comments. Now, James Cameron has said that if Avatar: The Way of Water underperforms, the franchise will end with Avatar 3. Now, I do not believe that this is going to pull a Warner Bros. Discovery and axe Avatar 3's Attack and Attacks write-off. One, because they have no reason to do that, and two, because they already poured in so much money on it. And there's no way they're going to pull it. Especially with such bankable stars like Sigourney Weaver and Kate Winslet, who worked on Titanic. So they're not going to axe it. I know they're not going to axe it, especially if a lot of characters are returning for Avatar 3, which is what it looks like. So yeah, but Avatar 4 is beginning production, and if Avatar 2 underperforms, then that's it. That's the end of the franchise. Now, I know to a lot of you will be like, what? Yeah, it's true. I mean, I'm devastated about it too, but really that only strengthens my resolve that we have to see this movie. Regardless if you like it better than the original, if you think it pales in comparison to the original, we have to see it. As Avatar fans, we have to see this. This isn't really a question as to whether you, me, or anyone else end up liking the movie. If you care about the Avatar franchise and you think they can do better, especially if you don't think this movie is gonna be like as good as the original. If you think it pales in comparison, you should see it. If you think it's better than the original, you should see it. There's really no way out here, because if Avatar 2 underperforms, if we don't show up in droves, if we Avatar fans don't show up in droves and show the media and everyone else how strong we are as a fandom, as we are like devoted to Pandora. If we don't show we're devoted to this universe, it's gonna end of 2024, and that may seem like a while away, but it really isn't. We could be looking at Avatar 3 as the last Avatar movie, and this is something I alluded to in other videos and stuff. But I really want to hammer this point home. This last reason is for Avatar fans like myself. We have to see this movie, or else that's it. Like, I don't think Cameron's joking here. If Disney could very well cancel a franchise, because what's the company's first inclination? Money. If they're not getting money from this, they're going to outright cancel the franchise, and the haters and the toxic haters who have been constantly dragging us Avatar fans down, who've been constantly ragging on this movie, finding things to complain about and stuff. They'll have one. All those times we spent making all these videos as to why we love Avatar and stuff. The Avatar haters, they'll have one, and we'll have nothing left to fight for. We'll have nothing left to see. This is extremely important. The entire future of the franchise is resting on this movie. So in the end, it really doesn't matter what we think of the movie in the end. We as fans have to support it. We all have to come out in droves if we want to see more of the Avatar franchise. Because although these movies are self-contained, five movies is James Cameron's vision. Making 5 movies is James Cameron's intended vision for the franchise. And if you like James Cameron and you like to support his work, then this is extremely important. This doesn't just go to Avatar fans. This goes to James Cameron fans and in general too. The last reason here is extremely important. And I'm prepared to see this movie as much time as I've seen Inside Out and Moana. Which, mind you, I've seen like the 30 times when it came out, and it only increased when they both came to Blu-ray and Disney Plus. So yeah, I prefer to see this like 30, 40, how many times, like as much time as I can see it, because I want to support this franchise. I fell in love with this franchise, and I think we all should too. So this is a call to action. Consider it like consider our movement Avatar 6 War for Avatar. I mean, heck, James Cameron can make a movie about that if he wants to make 6 movies. Maybe he can make the 6th movie about us. I'm joking. He's never gonna do that. But in all seriousness, I needed something of levity to counter out the dark situation we're in here. It was right when James Cameron came out with those comments that he's prepared to end the franchise with a corporate mandate. That it suddenly hit me. I mean, wait a minute. This doesn't just this isn't just what we think of the film. Because I always thought for the longest time that what we think of the film, like it's okay if we don't think it's as good as the original stuff, if we don't see it as much times as we think in the original, because 5 movies will still come out, right? Well, not so much. The entire future of the franchise is resting on this movie, so yeah, this is a call to action. And as Na'vi like to say, it's insane times like this, Sivako, rise to challenge. Yes, I am learning Na'vi, and it is extremely hard. But hopefully someday I can make a video entirely in Na'vi. Would you guys like that? Would you like me to make a video entirely in Na'vi? I will pour my life into learning the Na'vi language. It'll probably take years, but hopefully by the time Avatar 3 comes out, I will make a video entirely in Na'vi. Would you guys like that? Because, well, I love this movie so much. So, yeah, whatever you guys want me to... So whatever you guys want me to do, I'll do it. I mean, that'd be pretty interesting. Like I mentioned, me trying to speak fluently in Na'vi. I mean, it could happen. Who knows? But only if you guys want it to. That's gonna take a long time. Do not expect it to be by the time Avatar 2 comes out, because Na'vi is extremely hard to learn. Now, I try and master the Na'vi way of saying "I see you," and I still can't get the words right. Oh, and me, Matsuka. I'm bad. So I know a few words in isolation. Like Kese means no. I think that's what Nature was saying that one thing. The hiss is a territorial thing. Like I'm learning. Don't judge me. with that being said, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in another video. See y'all there.